blew us out in Boston on their home court, and I didn't play well. Larry Bird dominated the game. I was looking forward to the next game. So I'm picking LeBron James because Kevin Durant took it to him and took it to the Heat, scoring 28 points. LeBron only scored 17. So I know LeBron is ready for tonight's game.
He doesn't think like you. What are you talking about here? Can we take Magic on this? Any of these guys?
We would end the discussion
I hope he thinks that way. And if he does, yes, he's the guy, because the all-around game, there's nobody better.
That's right.
Offense, defense, rebounding, assists, score. LeBron James is that guy. We talk about Durant being the MVP, but if I'm going into this one tonight, I'm going with LeBron. Hopefully he's a little upset.
But, JB, you just said all the things he's going to need to do tonight if the Heat are going to beat the Thunder.
I'm going to go with his teammate, Dwayne Wade. Because Dwayne, coming off the knee injury, people like JB wondering, are they better without him?
No.
Jeez, did you not throw that out there?
I threw it out there. I didn't say that.
All right, Dwayne heard that. Trust me, he heard that. I think he's coming tonight for
I'm with you. Dwayne Wade has played in these kinds of games his whole career. And you know what it goes back to? It goes back to the Final Four. And Magic and I, we have this all the time, this discussion. Look, you learn something that's part of your foundation. Dwayne Wade knew how to get Marquette into the Final Four. No, they didn't win a national championship, but early in his career, he won an NBA championship. People would say, well, he played with Shaq. Dwayne Wade was the best player. I have to whisper so Shaq doesn't hear me. Dwayne Wade was the best player on that championship Miami team. These are the games he plays great in. I think I would take
How did LeBron do in the Final Four? Oh, he didn't go to college. Is that your point?
Well, I'm just saying you learn. There's something you learn. Part of your foundation.
He could very well be the guy tonight is Kevin Durant.
Well, I think that in the second game, you're going to have Kobe against Chris Paul. I am looking forward to it. Plus, they don't like each other. I'm looking forward to that second game as well.
They get chips. It's fun.
Yes.
It's fun stuff.
Great
Thank you for watching Kia NBA Countdown. The first half from Miami is coming up next. We're going to see you back here at halftime. Lots of great basketball and our doubleheader coming up.
Figure that out, right, JB? I mean, I'm just saying.
Chris Paul's MVP, right?
The Thunder, the starting lineup with Durant and Westbrook so strong. Sefolosha back and healthy. Serge Ibaka's magnificent, and Kendrick Perkins the perfect fit. As for the Miami Heat, Dwayne Wade back in the lineup after missing the last game with a sore knee. Rony Turiaf now getting the start for Eric Spoelstra at center for the Miami Heat. As we welcome you here to Miami with UB Brown, Mike Breen on hand, and of course Lisa Salters. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Mike. Well, about Dwayne Wade, as you know, he bruised that left knee on Sunday against the Celtics. By Monday, there was a lot of swelling and soreness, and as you said, he missed yesterday's game against the 76ers. The Heat training staff told me that they did all kinds of things to get him ready to go tonight. He had 3 hours of treatment this morning, another 3 hours right before this game, electrical stimulation, ice, some light hands-on therapy, and I'm told that the swelling went down significantly from yesterday to right now, and that's why he's able to play in this game tonight, Mike.
Also, don't think you didn't want to miss this one, UB, because this is one of the best games on the NBA's regular season schedule.
Well, we have two great defensive teams and also outstanding shot blocking.
Yeah, Mario Chalmers gets things started, and you saw that number from Miami. They are spectacular at home. 22-2 on the season, and an NBA season-high 16-game home winning streak. But they're playing against the Thunder team. It's one of the best road teams in the NBA as Kendrick Perkins misfires. Wade, the quick release to Chalmers.
Now, the transition game, there'll be a ton of pressure on both teams here tonight.
Response blocked from behind by the best in the NBA at that department, Serge Ibaka.
Remember, this team leads the league in shot blocking. They get out on the break on missed shots, turnovers, and then the shot block.
Sefolosha with a jump shot, way short. Rebound tip, Chalmers to James. Oh, great pass to Wade.
I can't believe Westbrook never went back with Wade. Wade just blew right by him at half court. And when you have two teams of this type of power, you must stop the transition game.
That's when they are at their most lethal. Ball deflected out of bounds, and that's also where Oklahoma City did a good job against them in the first meeting, but not on this play.
Now keep a look on the right side of the floor. You're going to see right there. He just extended the distance between Westbrook and went in uncontested.
These teams played just a few weeks ago, March 25th at Oklahoma City. The Thunder pounded them 103-87. What was the big key in that one for Oklahoma City?
The main thing right now is that they have to say that they're going to score in the third quarter, meaning Miami. Miami plays with a lot of vigor, and they get after you, and they usually get increased leads by halftime. Third quarter, for some reason, they come out flat, and it has been a mystery to the coaching staff as well as the players themselves. Now, in spite of all of this, they're only one game on the loss side out of first place with the best record. So we know that, sometimes we have a tendency to over-evaluate this club.
Teams wish they had their problems as Westbrook misfires. Eric Spoelstra said about that game, they jumped on us. And here's the comment he said, and you rarely hear this said about Miami, they had us on our heels. As right now, Miami has Oklahoma City on their heels.
All right, anytime that you get a switch with a big man tonight, meaning Miami has the ball, then they have to take them off the dribble and force the rotation of Oklahoma.
Nice pass, Ibaka able to put it in, and that's an edge Oklahoma City has in the front court.
Well, their front line, look, they're all 6'10", but they have outstanding reach. So you look at them and you say, you know what, they play like 7-footers.
Ronny Turiaf, a recent pickup. Good defense there from Perkins. Not a good shot from Turiaf. Turiaf playing in just his 8th game with Miami.
Now, this is a game that you can't go with fadeaways. Fadeaway's not going to get it done here tonight to put yourself into a very difficult position for shot selection. Look at this. This is just a great crossover move and a strong move to the basket. And we love what this guy does. Not only is he a great shooter at 50%, but he's 38 in threes, 85 on the line, and he gets there over 7 times a game.
Durant knocks down the first one. And again, he has just been spectacular shooting the ball for a guy his size with his athleticism to put up those kind of numbers. Not many shooting 50% and 80%. Now, we have the 2 best shooting teams in the NBA. Miami field goal percentage #1, Oak City's #2. But we also have 2 of the best defenses. We've known that about Miami. How much better is the Thunder defense this season?
Well, they're holding teams under 100. Also, they're holding teams below 40% shooting. 15 times already this year. Last year, believe it or not, they only did it 11 times. So that is an improvement in the half-court defense. But the main reason is their shot blocking. They're #1 in the league, and they get you 8. Last week, they had 12 in L.A., and when they played Chicago, all right, on Sunday, they had 9 again to get that break going.
Chris Bosh was on the line, and a turnover from Miami. Again, they're 2 terrifically talented offensive teams, but one area both coaches want them to stop is turnovers, and there's another one. And we know what turnovers does. Oh, Wade misses the layup. Cephalosha quickly the other way. Durant spinning against Bosh inside to Ibaka, but he threw it away.
No, that was a great pass. Anytime a pass hits another guy in the hands, come on, the guy's got to catch that. Mainly because he was on the move. Excellent vision, terrific decision by Durant.
Oklahoma City 17-8 on the road. And they've had some very impressive road wins. Turiaf and Wade play catch. Bosh back out to James. Shot clock at 7. LeBron James with a hand in his face. Turiaf, and that's what he does best. Hustles, energy, rebound, defense. And Chalmers three-pointer thanks to Ronny Turiaf.
Yeah, you can't fall asleep on this guy. Coming into the game, you know he shoots it at 41%. So twice now he's been left alone, and we know that he's not bashful.
Well, Chalmers 2 for 2. Cephalosha to Perkins. Ibaka flips it up and in. And in the first game between the two, Ibaka had 19 points and 10 rebounds. He played very well against the Heat. Backdoor Wade. Perkins greets him. Ball tipped and taken. Perkins went straight up, although Wade wanted a foul.
Now, they're not going to give it at either end of the floor. This game is going to be refereed. You've got to be strong to the rim, and you can see it early. The shot blocking and the intimidation has been terrific in the first 4 minutes.
Turiaf rejects Westbrook as he got his own miss on the offensive rebound. The Thunder will inbound. A heated physical game already. This is just what we expected as Durant knocks down the shot.
There is no better catch-and-shoot guy in the league where distance is not a factor. Mid-range, behind the three-point line, Durant is outstanding. Does not need a dribble.
Durant chasing LeBron James, and James draws the foul. And that's going to be a really interesting matchup, but James comes up hobbling as he may have landed awkwardly on one of his... Could be one of those turn the ankle. He's going to quickly tape up that sneaker and head to the free throw line.
Well, this is a very strong move. LeBron's going to get to the line over 8 times a game, and you're going to see it right here, the collision. And now as he comes down and goes back, we don't have the continue. Oh, here's the continuation there. You can see it right there. He turned that left ankle.
Look, he may have stepped on one of the photographer's feet there.
That's right.
Or one of the camera people. And I see Billy Kennedy. That's what James said to Billy Kennedy, asking him to make sure there's enough room pulling back. We always talk about that. It's a great part of the league to have the photographers and the camera people bringing the action right to the fans. But you're always worried, especially with today's high-flying athletes, about someone sustaining a serious injury.
The main thing is there should be a painted line on that area, and they have to stay behind it because of the fact that we have high flyers now. The game is no longer played at rim level. It's played at the top of the box, which is 11 feet. And when they go in there and when they land, they're staggering. They just can't get control of their bodies, and that's what happened to LeBron.
So should we give them their own restricted area?
Yeah, well, come on. Look, for us in television, it's a great camera shot. Okay, but for players, we just saw what happened to LeBron. It's difficult to stop on a dime.
James still gets up, ties up that sneaker nice and tight, hits both free throws. Westbrook drives hard to the basket. Perkins on the follow.
Got to rebound the ball here tonight. You have some real great second shot attempt guys who crash the offensive board.
Bosh inside. Perkins greets him there. James finding Wade. Wade missed that game against the Sixers with the sore knee. His pass inside deflected. Turiaf able to fall on it. Turiaf looking, bounce pass stolen by Ibaka.
They got an advantage here. Oh, bad.
Cephalosha deflects it out of bounds. And Thunder with the ball. Thunder coming off a loss at home against Memphis. Prior to that, they had won 6 in a row, including that unbelievable performance against the Chicago Bulls.
Well, on Sunday, Durant and Westbrook were 21 for 34 against Chicago. That's over 60%. On Monday night, they struggled. Durant went 8 for 20, and then Westbrook went like 5 for 16.
How about the ball denial there? A 5-second violation called, as Oklahoma City couldn't get it in. 3 turnovers. They're 29th in the NBA in turnovers. We were talking to Kevin Durant earlier today and said, well, you guys really don't have many weaknesses. He's like, no, we have weaknesses, and we're working on them. One of them is we have to cut down on turnovers.
He's right on the money. Mike, over 16 a game, close to 17 a game. That's a ton of possessions, especially when you play close fence.
Oh, shot blocked by Ibaka, his second rejection. Perkins was out of bounds when he tried to save it. And Miami will have 7 to shoot.
In the early going here, you can see the rotation. There's one rotation. They're coming right back. And once you get by me, I'm going to chase you down into a man who's going to rotate and either take the charge or look for the shot block.
And it's still Miami ball. Ibaka leads the NBA in shot blocking, almost 3.5 per game. He averages 1 block a game more than anybody else in the league. He's had 10 blocks or more 3 times this season as Bosh knocks down the shot. And Miami back up by 3.
They need a big game out of Bosh. We know that Wade and we know that LeBron will get their shots. The key is going to be Bosh. Can he shoot a high percentage tonight?
Durant with James on him. Cephalosha. And Cephalosha able to hit.
Well, we know he was out for a ton of games this year. And any time that you play him, he spots up, he shoots it over 40%.
Durant.